Too much to the process, but first of all, of course, put in that USB into the USB slot in your machine, and then from that point what you want to do is open pretty much any folder. So any folder will get you to the place that you want to go. So I've got my home folder open here, and I can see it's this one right here, this USB named Wi-Fi drivers. So it has auto mounted as you would expect it to. And maybe a little bit of a story I'll tell you about Wi-Fi drivers. My Windows 10 machine, surprise, surprise, was playing up seriously with the Wi-Fi drivers. So I've had to install them and throw them onto using Linux to get them on there. So, you know, I am still pro Windows, but I'm of course much more pro Linux. Anyway, moving on from there, we have the, so we've actually found it, here it is. Now sometimes maybe in different operating systems you can right click and there might be the option, and depending on the Linux distribution you might find the option to format. But what we will do is actually go through the official way, which is hiding here somewhere. So go to the start menu and type in the name disk, or disks. So that's the name of the disk formatting utility on Linux Mint 17. It's just called disks. I'm sure if it was Mac it would be called iDisks, and if it was Windows it would be called Hyper Global Meganart Disks Utility Management System. So anyway, here we go. We've got disks, and let's expand that a smidge and look down here and we can see the USB that we have over here. So that's our guy right there, the 16 gig thumb drive, SanDisk Cruiser, all of that. So confirm what it is, and from this point you can see we have just the one partition, 16 gig, NTFS currently, of course needed for Windows, and then we'll click the little gear icon and go to format. Now we've got a few options here, as you can see. We've got arrays. Now we've got two options for arrays. One is quick and one is slow. It's really up to you. Quick will normally be fine, it will do the trick. Slow just really resets everything to 0, so hackers, I suppose, can't get your details, that kind of thing. But it's usually not an issue, so quick is obviously faster. We've got type. So type of the file system. So FAT or FAT is the old Windows format. NTFS is slightly new Windows format. ext4 is our typical Linux format, and then we've got the ext4 plus LUX, which is the encrypted version of the Linux format. So most of the time, if you're just dealing with Linux, just stick to this one here, ext4. If you really want to switch between Windows and Linux, then you definitely use NTFS. And I wouldn't recommend FAT at all. It's for small file sizes, it's just too old school. So we're going to stick with ext4, give it a name, new USB formatted. Just something really simple. Go format. Are you sure you want to format this volume? Yes, we do. Click format and give that just a hot second. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is how you guys will format a USB in Linux Mint 17. Now I could wait a little moment longer and see what's going on. So here we go. It looks like it's already showing up there. It should already auto mount. That was quite quick. And there we go. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope that's helped. Please leave a message, comment, subscribe, all of the above. Cheers. Thanks.